Tavon Gaither, DJ Campbell, Martin Angelov, Armstrong Thomas, and Rhino Lawrence.
Yes, sir. And tip-off, here we go. Keon Price going to control this one, and let's get underway. NJAC basketball here on the Red Hawk Sports Network. Karen Flanagan giving over. Mike Jackson already hoisting up a three, and that one just rims out. DJ Campbell comes down with the rebound. And now here comes Lawrence pushing the pace.
Yeah, Montclair State always likes Jackson shooting that three, a high-level shooter. They're going to take that every day if he gets that open look.
Now, Stockton in the post here, coming up Armstrong, Thomas, and we got looks like a jump ball, offensive foul.
Good defense here by Montclair State.
Ooh, Jackson there picking up his, I believe, first foul on that one. And that one will send Stockton to the line.
Yeah, and you can tell right away, Stockton's a very physical team. They got big guys, very well conditioned. They're going to try to attack the paint, especially early in this matchup.
Montclair State averages 82 points a game, which is 5 more than Stockton, but Stockton's defense allows 2.2 less points per game. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins that type of battle, and if this is a more defensive-centered matchup. But the offenses certainly can do their thing, as there's the first point of the night by Tavon Gaither right there.
What we've seen so far from Montclair State this season, when they're able to shoot the three ball at a high level, they have a good chance of winning the game. Sometimes if those shots from the outside are not falling, it's a little more of a gritty matchup, and they can still win that way. But when they're shooting at a high level, it's very hard to beat Montclair State.
Gaither's second shot up and in. Stockton draws the first blood. Here's Keon Price, second on the team in scoring, and Kunga Saring has the ball, the big 6'7" transfer in the post. Saring dishes it back out. Price has it. Jackson over on the wing. Stepping back. Inside, what a steal right there, Martin Angelov. Gaither has it. Gaither looks like he traveled right there, and yes, he did. Ref calls it.
Yeah, and Montclair State showing really good defense so far throughout this game, playing tough down low. They're trying to get it inside. Gaither, a talented scorer, they're able to stop him so far in this game. Good job by Montclair State.
So only a minute into this game, but we've seen a tough, looks like Lawrence took a shot right there from Saring. Jackson loses it a bit. Saring has it now controlled. Over to Kyrie Henry. Henry getting more starts this year. Price has it. Flanagan now. Oh, what a steal. Campbell just wishes the hand, and now it's a 2-on-1. Campbell makes a beautiful reverse layup. Even though Flanagan got a hand on the ball, you got to give him credit.
You mentioned it early. Stockton is a very good defensive team, and they're really guarding the perimeter well. And Montclair State, a little sloppy for the Red Hawks on offense right now.
Here's Henry with a quick three right there, and no good. Gaither skies high grabs that one, and Campbell brings it down. Campbell almost a heat check shot right there, but that was way too far. That would have been a 28-footer.
He thought about it for a second.
That looked like it might have been 30, but Gaither settling things down with Saring on him. Gaither, one of their bigger players at 6'5". In fact, is their third tallest player on the team. Here's DJ Campbell almost taking a step back there to the pump fake. Angelo driving inside. Saring rips it free, and here's Saring on a one-man fast break. He's got it all to himself. There's the jam.
And we've seen it all year from Saring. Big-time dunker. Obviously, you mentioned his height, but he does a lot of things for this team. Good job by Montclair State getting out quick in transition.
Half-court press right there. And now down the court, here's Armstrong battling, but looks like Jackson got able to get a block. Campbell gets it right in his lap and hits it off glass.
Yeah, DJ Campbell does a lot of different things for this team. He can score, and he's also a great playmaker. You see the bank jump shot there.
A couple subs coming in from both sides. Here's Mike Jackson. Back to Saring. Handoff play there. Working his way into the post. Here's Flanagan. Crossover. Back to Jackson. Jackson crosses over again. Looking for work on Gaither. Jackson gets inside. What a play. Fighting through all the contact.
That's a tough move by Jackson. Has really developed his game over his time with Montclair State here, and he's become one of their better players, a really hard worker. Great move there by him.
Oh, Armstrong gets a wide open jam right there as the defense miscommunicated.
Yeah, Montclair State not able to get back. Good job by Stockton inbounding the ball quick, able to get the easy two.
So 8-4, the Ospreys lead. Here's Price trying to get some work done. Saring has it. Flanagan now. Little pick and roll. Doesn't work so well. Here's Jackson in the corner. Crowded corner over there. Here's Price. Price getting it streamed from Jackson. Price in the very, very high post. Saring has it now. Wide open. He's going to pull this mid-range. Nope. Double team now. Inside. Here's Price at the buzzer of the shot clock. Able to get a reverse layup to go.
Yeah, Montclair State still not getting back.
And Angelo takes advantage, as you said.
That's 2 plays in a row where they didn't get back after a bucket.
And now here's a massive group of subs coming in from Montclair State. Next time we get a whistle. Saring in the post. There's Jackson. Got to pull this three-point shot. That one goes off the back iron. He gets his own rebound. Finishes. Nope. Gets the foul.
Great hustle by Jackson there. Misses the 3, but gets his own rebound. And he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws.
So now here's a massive group of subs here. Stockton's bringing in 2, but for Montclair State, it looks like we're going to see, I believe, Ahmad Robertson's coming in. Amir Williams, Samar Abdullah, and Francisco Paulino. All 4 of them going to come in this game. For Stockton, E.J. Matthews-Spratley coming in, and he has been electric off the bench. 19 and 23 in his 2 games played this season, averaging the most technically, although he's only played 2 games. And Jalen Collins, the 6'7 senior, also making his presence felt soon. Yeah,
you mentioned that. Only played 2 games, but he's been scoring at a high clip for this team, and Stockton really taking advantage of that scoring opportunity. They've been great on defense, but having him back has just really been beneficial for this team.
So Montclair State doing a full subs group except for Williams. I believe Williams is going to check in for Jackson next whistle. So Jackson will remain in for now, taking the free throws, but in for Stockton, yes. You're seeing Matthews-Spratley and Collins check in. So coming out for Stockton as well, Rynell Lawrence will take a seat. And you're going to see Tavon Gaither take a seat.
A lot of shooters on the court right now for Montclair State. You see Henry, Abdullah, Jackson.
And aside from shooters, going to play this game with you now, Tim. Nicest shoes on the court. What do you see?
Nicest shoes on the court? Oof, that's a tough one, man. I see some KDs out there I like on Stockton's side. I'm a low-top guy, personally. I'm a low-top guy. I don't like heavy basketball sneakers, so I'm a little biased when it comes to that. What about you?
I'm absolutely a high-top guy. And also Williams did end up checking in for Jackson after the second free throw was made. In the corner now. Here's Spratley already. Takes the first shot. No good. Paulino comes down with the board. Robertson pushing. The freshman from Montclair State. They're getting a lot of minutes this season. Here's Abdullah. Abdullah now to Paulino. Back to Abdullah. Crossing over. Paulino gets it back. Almost beats the screen there by a little mismatch here with Angelov on him. Gets to Williams. Kicks it out. Kyrie Henry has it. Henry back to Williams. Here's a corner 3. Oh, what a pump fake. There's the shot right there by Henry. And that's a beautiful play. It doesn't get any better than that if you're Montclair State.
That was a great extra pass by Williams there. He could have took the tough mid-range, but he found the open shooter in Henry. Great pass by Williams.
Unreal. And now here's that high press. And look at Abdullah getting his hands in there, but it's going to remain Stockton ball. And that beautiful pump fake by Amir Williams and that kick out is just textbook.
The one thing about the Red Hawks is they can run with anybody. So you see the press with them, that they're in a good position. And also you mentioned DJ Campbell. He really does a little bit of everything for this team. He actually leads the team in rebounds with seven rebounds per game. He also averages 19.2 points per game. So he's a very valuable player for the Stockton team.
And that's the thing about the Stockton team. They're big 3 players. You look at Matthews-Spratley off the bench and Campbell and Gaither. They all average 6 boards a game. So they don't just lead the team in points. They lead the team and they do everything out there.
Yeah, and it's very hard to find players that are able to do a bunch of different things. Sometimes at the D3 level, you're only good at one thing, but a lot of those guys are very versatile.
Here's Campbell now driving on Paulino, takes multiple defenders on, and the ball's going to go towards Montclair State. And then also, during that timeout, you saw Keon Price clean the floor right there with the towel. Talk about an all-around player. He does it on and off the court, contributing in every way.
No, you always like to see that. Of course, good sportsmanship, helping everybody out.
So we're getting a good look at that second unit from Montclair State. The whole second unit is in, while Stockton still rocks with some of their key players.
Yeah, but this Montclair State second unit has a lot of different guys who do different things. Obviously, you mentioned they have a lot of shooters, but they also have a lot of athleticism on the floor right now, too.
Here's Paulino working his way inside, and Williams going to sky high. They're fighting for this board, and Campbell comes down with it. So now we're seeing Jamar Johnson for the first time. Here's Johnson cutting in. That's a contested shot. Paulino bodies him there.
Great defense by Paulino. Able to run back. Obviously had the smaller guard on him, was able to block the shot. Good job by Paulino.
Robertson cuts inside with speed, but it gets blocked, and now he's on the ground. Here comes Stockton on a counterattack. We got a boxing match going on right now. Matthews driving in, kick out. Here's a shot for Angela wide open. Short and rebound not controlled, and looks like this one's going to go to Collins. Here's Jalen Collins now. Block. Oh, it's going to be a foul there. I believe Abdullah's going to pick that one up. Yeah, I believe that one's going to go against Samar Abdullah. So 2 free throws coming for the 6'7" senior, Jalen Collins.
Yeah, you can tell he has a wide frame. Smart by Jalen Collins there to go up, had the 2 smaller guards on him, was able to draw the contact.
Collins from Trenton High School.
And you see already in this game, such a typical NJAC matchup. Both teams are very physical. Both teams are trying to score in transition. Just typical what we've seen from this conference the past couple of years.
Abdullah sits with Robertson and Henry. We got Quantavious Rogers coming in the game. And aside from that, Kieran Flanagan and Keon Price make their returns. For Stockton, right now Lawrence is back in. And second free throw, my mistake, good by Jalen Collins. And here comes the Red Hawk offense. Price handling the ball well. Oh, what a move right there. Able to shake 2 defenders. Williams gets it inside. And there's Rogers with a nice play. Ooh, up and under. Does not get the shot to go. And the rebound's going to carry him out. And here is E.J. Matthews-Spratley coming away with that. Campbell has it now inside. Let's see what Paulino can do on Collins. Fade away right there. Short. And the rebound doesn't go to Flanagan. Williams has it on the ground. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball there, and possession is in favor of Montclair State, my mistake.
Good hustle by Williams, getting on the floor there, getting that rebound. Montclair State had a good look, not able to finish, but they're getting decent looks on the offensive end against a high-powered defense.
It's tough they had to use their possession arrow there, but that's how the game of basketball works, at least college basketball. And Grant Holbrook checking in this game now. So the third-string big man doesn't always get too many minutes, is making his presence right now.
Yeah, Holbrook is always going to play at 100%, though, and he can actually really stretch the floor for this team.
Yeah.
He can shoot at a high level, so he's putting good minutes off the bench. He actually recently put in a lot of good minutes against TCNJ a couple weeks ago, so he does a lot of good things for this team in big moments.
Flanagan calling for a screen. Back to Price. Cuts inside. Oh, what a move right there. Price gets to the rack. Oh, what a gorgeous layup. It doesn't get better than that.
What makes Price so hard?
And he gets a steal right here in the corner. Holbrook now at the top of the key. Back to Jackson. Get the 5-point play. No good. Rogers skies high. Grabs that one. Price has it now. Holbrook has it. There's a wide open 3-point shot. And that's no good. Wow. What a hectic sequence of events. And now Stockton's finally able to get it.
Yeah, but what a possession by Price. Price is really just hard to guard because his first step is so quick. Is he able to get to the basket in an easy way?
That layup and then that play. Look at this one. Reverse layup. Oh, just misses right there. But yeah, that first step by Price, unreal stuff right there, and he's so crafty in the paint. Flanagan gets a steal on Collins, and that's what you got to do when you're the smaller guy on the 6'7" player. Here's Rogers now at the basket, doesn't get it to go, but they're going to have shooting 2 free throws. Quantavious Rogers.
Yeah, you mentioned that about Flanagan. He really is, he does everything for this team. He rebounds, he leads the team in assists. He has 71 assists on the season. He's somebody who's a little undersized for the guard position, but he's always going to give you 100%, and he's also a great defender, so he's very valuable to this Montclair State team. And
when you're getting back down by the 6'7" center, what other choice do you have than to gamble for a steal?
You don't have many others, and a lot of times a lot of guys will make the mistake of fouling and putting the guy on the line anyways. So always try to go underneath, try to get the steal, because in a lot of times in that situation, the bigger guy's going to have the easy two.
Robertson's checking back in. Price take a seat, and he has to be gassed after that sequence. So I'd imagine get him some rest, because that was unreal play right there. Next level stuff.
Yeah, and we mentioned Price's speed, but he really has made his jump throughout this program at Montclair State. Roosevelt Catholic alum, just a phenomenal player, and as you said, a phenomenal person. He's done a great job for this program.
Samar Abdullah checking in after Rogers makes the second free throw. And for Stockton, Gaither seems to come back in.
We mentioned this before at the start of our broadcast. Stockton took down Montclair State in the semis of the NJAC last year. I'm sure that's in the back of Montclair State's mind throughout this matchup.
On the road, yes, down in Stockton. And oh, what a block there, Abdullah. But Abdullah comes back up with the ball. Here's Flanagan, wide open 3-point shot. Boom! Red Hawks pouring it on right now.
The defense has been phenomenal. The full court press has been working.
They get back this time, but Spratley gets a foul and one as well.
That's a tough move. Saw the ball fake, able to get through the lane and hit the tough floater, get the and one. And, we said he's coming off the bench, but first 2 games, 19 and 23 points.
Easing him back in. Angelov checks back in this game. And now Matthew Spratley, with that big bucket, gets his first of the day. And that's what you can see more of. But right now, DJ Campbell doing a lot of work. 5 rebounds already in this game. Now here comes Montclair State. How do they answer there? Here's Robertson. Screen from Holbrook. Holbrook now gets it. Back to Robertson. Another pick and roll. Robertson double teamed in the corner. Wide open. Flanagan pass goes off the mark. Holbrook gets it. Handoff. Flanagan drives to his left. Step back. Gives a great pass to Henry. Boom. Playmaking at its finest from Kieran Flanagan.
We mentioned he leads the team in assists. What a dime on that one that led to the bucket.
Angela wide open 3 in transition. Hits that. Stockton just moves. They don't waste no time getting up that court.
No, and Montclair State is still not getting back quick enough in transition. They got to run back. As soon as the bucket's scored, got to get back. Stockton pushing the pace.
Here's Henry making a move. Robertson gets that one. And here's Holbrook. Over to Henry. Ooh, inside he had him. Holbrook has it. Robertson's wide open in the corner. But this Stockton can close this out pretty quick. Here's Henry now. 7 on the shot clock. Over to Jackson. Moves inside. They can't find anyone. Flanagan's going to take a quick 3-point shot. Off the mark. Angelov has the ball. And another full court pass. Lawrence chasing this one down and goes into the Montclair State bench.
Stockton really, really good, as you mentioned, playing great perimeter defense right now, not allowing those shooters to get a shot up. Very quick closeout. Stockton very good. And as you mentioned, they keep scoring in transition. As soon as Montclair State scores, they're going to answer right away, and it doesn't allow for Montclair State to keep their momentum.
That time the ball goes in the bench. And here is Amari Mills checking in for the first time today. Saring's back in the game. Here's Price. Mills getting his first game action. Price top of the key. Giving it over to Jackson. Pump fake, drives inside, gets up top, and Saring has the ball now, and great cleanup position right there. That's what you got to do, your duties as a center. Full court press now in for Montclair State. Gaither pushing the court, and Kyrie Henry gets a steal. 2-on-1 with Jackson now. Henry goes right to the rack, gets blocked, and it's going to be off of him as well. What a break there. What a defensive play by Stockton.
These Montclair State guards are doing a terrific job on the full court press, getting a ton of steals, which is allowing Montclair State to get more possessions. Full court press has been really successful for the Redhawks so far.
But a tough break there as they get stopped, and Campbell has the ball inbounding. Jackson, full court press from Montclair State. And now here's Matthews with the ball. Henry takes a bump off of him. They call the foul. They call the offensive foul on Spratley, and it's coming the other way.
Yeah, that's always a tough call for the ref to make, kind of a judgment call, but I think that was the right one. If they ever see like the elbow extend or anything like that from the offensive player, they'll usually call the offensive foul. But it's 21-17. Montclair State up by 4 with 10 minutes remaining in this first half.
Almost a quarter of the way through this matchup. And we've seen nothing short of great basketball. It's not sloppy. They're legitimately playing elite on both sides. I feel like both squads want this win so bad. You can see how good both teams are, why they're 4-2 in the NJAC each.
Yeah, and these are 2 of the better teams in the NJAC. It's a very competitive conference.
A tech has been called. Head coach Scott Bittner of Stockton has been called for a tech, so Mike Jackson will be taking a free throw. And, those are the type of points where if they lose this game by 1, this is where you'll remember that 1 point the most. Right there as Mike Jackson converts. But a tech is way different in college basketball, especially in the NJAC. It's 2 points in ball. It's the equivalent of a flagrant in the NBA.
It's that drastic. But, yeah, I agree with you, especially in a matchup that's going to be close throughout this game. These are the kind of decisions that matter in the long run, especially, putting somebody like Jackson on the line. He's almost automatic there.
Averages 18 points a game. This game currently has 4. My mistake, 5. But now we begin play. Mills to Price to start things off. Jackson has it over to Mills. Here's Kyrie Henry. Oh, what there's trying to go up and under, but looks like he traveled there. And honestly, tough move right there.
Yeah, good idea by Henry, but a little bit of a happy feet. Good call by the refs again. And it's really been, I think, a clean game by the rest so far. They've done a good job.
And right now, Campbell can't find anyone, gets it into Lawrence last second. Campbell gets the ball back, and this full court, this is suffocating defense right here. But Lawrence breaks half court, and now under the bucket, able to force that one out of bounds is Jackson, so now MontclairSt can really set themselves.
We've mentioned Stockton's been able to score in transition, but we haven't talked much about their half-court offense. It hasn't been great, it hasn't been bad either, but MontclairSt doing a decent job so far in the half-court sets.
Campbell pulls a quick jumper. Saring comes down with the rebound. Now here comes the Redhawks. Price with the ball, catches the screen. Here's Jackson. Jackson step back, crossover again. Saring has it, pump fake, back to Jackson. Jackson to Saring. Here's Mills. Mills over to Price. Price driving to his left, gets in there, wide open, reverse layup. He does it. He's got to have the best layup package on this team by a mile, and 25-17, the Redhawks lead. We have a timeout.
Yeah, no, his layup package is insane. And
State, for a Stockton defense that only averages 72 in a whole game, we're barely over a quarter of the way through this game. They're already on the pace for like almost 100 points.
Yeah, and I don't even think Stockton's playing that bad of defense. I just think Montclair State's offense has been that solid throughout this game.
Saring tips one right into the booth over there. And they're playing risky defense with a full court press, and the way Stockton just loves to throw touchdown passes. But it's been paying off a couple times. Sometimes they've bit the bullet, but other times it's worked out, so not so bad.
That's the thing about the press. It's either going to be a hit or miss play a lot of the times, but a lot of the times if you do have some successful plays and you get some steals, it kind of messes with the heads of the other team.
So now here is Angelov giving up to Lawrence. Johnson has the ball. Johnson loses it. Saring's going to come up with this one. They call a whistle right there. Foul on Angelov.
You see what this game means for Montclair State. They're getting on the floor throughout this whole game. Great perimeter defense by Saring there, which led to the steal.
All five starters, aside from Williams, back in the game for Montclair State. So we're going to have Mike Jackson inbounding. This past minute's been a little chippy, but aside from that, I've had a pretty smooth game. But yeah, the clock is ticking down very slowly right now.
I feel like we've been at 10 minutes for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, man. Here's Price. Finding Flanagan, calling for a screen. Price has it, drives inside right there, spinning on Campbell, step back, and there's Jackson. A lot of crafty moves with the Stockton defense is just keeping their ground. Price again, Williams in the corner. Looking for the open man. Flanagan driving left, finds Williams again, and he's under the basket and in.
That's a great pass again by Flanagan. He does a great job of finding the cutter towards the basket every time.
And now a double-digit lead. Montclair State starting to run away. 8-0 run. Can Stockton respond? Here's Jamar Johnson feeding Lawrence. Campbell going to cut inside. Now here's the ball with E.J. Matthews. Matthews spinning, getting inside, passing way over to Angelov, a little too high right there. Saring on him. Here's Johnson driving inside. Angelov's going to take the three-point shot. Off the back iron, Campbell grabs the rebound. Campbell inside on Jackson. And one. Response there by DJ Campbell. He'll head to the line.
Man, Campbell, just a strong guard. Great finish through contact. And that's what Stockton's going to need. They're going to need to play a little tougher to get back into this game. Montclair State picking up the intensity, and they got to be able to answer.
So now Campbell at the line for the and one opportunity. He's got 6 points so far. It's 6 rebounds. To put that in perspective, no one else in this game even has 3.
Yep. Yeah, he's been active, especially on the offensive boards, giving this team a lot of extra possessions. .803 left in the first half. Campbell's free throw is up and good.
So 27-20. Here's Price. Inside. Ooh, pass goes into the bench. Amir Williams looking for him there, but it goes into the Stockton bench, and Ospreys now have a gift. Breaking the 8-minute mark. Here's that full court press. Gets it inside to Campbell. Henry tries to go for the steal.
A lot of times when you implement the full court press, it helps so much when you have quick guards like Henry. He's just done a great job of getting his hand in there. Lazy pass will easily be stolen by him.
And there's Angelev now. So Flanagan and Paulino on defense. Everyone gets back. Campbell hoists up a three, and that's good. So Stockton with a quick 6-point play from DJ Campbell.
We saw him try to hoist one earlier, and he really has a lot of confidence in himself. That's a tough shot.
Deep one, and now you're seeing Rogers and Robertson being checked back in. And Paulino gets a quick one under the basket.
Good footwork by Paulino, able to be patient. Lets the defender get past him and get the easy two.
Lawrence Campbell, pump fake, takes another three-point shot. That one's short. Rebound by Johnson, back to Campbell. Campbell contested three that time. That one off the mark. Johnson, another rebound. Here's Lawrence for three. And that time it goes in. Eventually, you think it's going to fall. And Stockton, boom, boom, boom. 9 points is like that.
Yeah, great offensive rebound. A little bit of a heat check there by Campbell. But
and
Lawrence
even when the heat check was over, he took another one.
He has a lot of confidence out there, and you love to see that in your star players.
Henry's three missed, but anyway, offensive foul there on Amir Williams, so it's going to go the other way. And Stockton has answered Montclair State. I just didn't expect it to be that fast.
Yeah, don't blink. It's only a 3-point game now.
Unreal. 29-26, just under the 7-minute mark.
Basketball is such a game of momentum, and you see once it gets taken away, it could be a completely different game in seconds. That's why no lead is really safe, especially in New Jersey where games are such back and forth.
So here's Johnson. And Robertson gets a steal right there. Henry to the basket and another bucket for Montclair State.
It's just so impressive to see on Montclair State's side. Another steal leading to the basket on the press.
Unreal what they've been able to do in this game. Here's E.J. Matthews. Matthews guarded now, double teamed by Rogers and Henry. Feeding in the front court, Campbell ends up with the ball. 2-on-1, Campbell in the corner finding Lawrence. Side steps back to Campbell. Rogers gets a hand on it, but Campbell can rouse. Campbell, another contested three-point shot. Missed it. Rebound there by Armstrong. Armstrong going inside, and that's an off-the-glass bucket. Good one for Armstrong right there.
Wow, that's a tough bucket by Armstrong.
Campbell has a ton of confidence right now, shooting contested threes at will.
He's missing a couple of them, but he's still letting them go.
Paulino inside, and what great footwork right there, getting everyone to jump. Rogers trying to get a steal there. They're playing active. They're doing a great job, and what we're seeing right now is a clinic on both sides.
Yeah, it's just impressive. And like you said before, they're really not letting Stockton get in a rhythm on offense. This press is just causing all sorts of havoc.
Rogers playing up with Robertson. Pass finds Lawrence wide open for three. He's going to pull it. And that one's short by a mile, but Jamar Johnson's been hustling all day. Lawrence cuts inside. Paulino gets up there, but it's going to be a foul. Wow.
Just a lot of exciting minutes we've seen the past couple minutes. We've seen a lot of exciting plays the past couple minutes on both sides. It's just been a very good matchup between two NJAC teams here in Montclair.
And right now, bonus situation for Stockton. Anything goes. They got bonus for 5 minutes. But Montclair State also one foul away from being in the bonus themselves. So we're going to see a lot of stripe here at the end of the first half. Especially with the way these two teams are playing, I don't doubt it. This might be one of those games that comes down to the stripe at the very end of it.
Yeah, you usually see that in close matchups, and that's why teams focus on improving their free throws so much in practice, because a lot of these close games in New Jersey come down to that. And if you're not able to hit them late in a physical matchup, then you're not going to pull away with the win.
Lawrence misses that one there. Going to have a sub for Stockton. Lawrence's second free throw up and good. So here comes Jalen Collins back into the game for Lawrence. 33-29 with 5:52 left in this first half. Ahmad Robertson taking it up the floor. Here's Rogers. Spins, Flanagan has it. Screen there, and it's going to go the other way. They're going to call Robertson.
Yeah, it looks like a legal screen was called there on Robertson. Only 5 minutes and 40 seconds remain in this first half. But really exciting 15 minutes of matchup we've had so far.
Unreal. Campbell has this one. Sky and high for that one. Double team in the backcourt. Robertson and Henry, and Robertson gets a steal. And now he's got it by himself. 1-on-3, and Johnson gets it, but Robertson gets the ball back, steps out of bounds. They're going to give Stockton the ball. My goodness.
Great hustle by Johnson. Able to run on the breakaway with Robertson and eventually get that block.
Robertson gets a seat after that. Price comes back in the game, but it's just like some of the most unreal plays I've seen in basketball are happening before my eyes today.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of everything today.
Lawrence back in the game with no time. Here is DJ Campbell. Double teamed at half court. Splits the defenders into the corner. E.J. Matthews has it. Wow, man. You got to appreciate it when you see it. Here's Matthews driving inside. Floater is good.
That's a tough move. That's a tough floater. Saw him absorb the contact before that, and that's why he's been such a good scorer these past couple games.
Been such a great scorer. And in this one, only his 5th points, but still. Price has it now from Montclair State into Paulino. Handoff back to Keon Price. Price driving inside. Finds Paulino. In the post now with Matthews. Gets stripped by Campbell.
Great help defense by Campbell.
Campbell now pushing the pace the other way. Henry on him. In the post. Double team. Campbell spin around jump shot. That's good. This kid's not afraid to take any shot.
And he likes to talk after it, too. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the way he plays.
And he gets another steal.
He plays with a lot of energy.
Saring going to check in for Montclair State, and Martin Angelo checking in for Stockton for the next whistle. Here's Campbell. Pull-up jump shot in the mid-range. Another one is good. That's 14 for DJ Campbell. And the Stockton has the lead.
You see the confidence he plays with, man. I mean, he's really willed Stockton back into this game. 2 tough mid-range jump shots.
Quantavious Rogers now driving on Collins. Gets up there, gets blocked. Paulino bats it out the air. No good. Here's Lawrence now for Stockton. Handing it off to Campbell. Campbell, pull up mid-range again. And that's number 3 in a row. Coach Potts has to call a timeout. They're trying to get a tech on Campbell for talking. It looks like it. Both 3 mid-range shots again. The mid-range shot has sort of died in the game of basketball,
You're
but
right.
like clearly not. Clearly you can still see it's useful. It's still got its use in this game, and it's being shown off right now.
What he just did broke every analytical system in the NBA.
Right there. So how does Montclair State respond to this massive run by Campbell and the Ospreys?
Well, first step is to not panic, of course, but they need to not play into Stockton's hands, right? They need to still run their offense. They're a very good half-court offense team. They do a good dribble handoff sets, and they can shoot at a high level. You see Flanagan pull a 3 there. But they need to stick to their game. They don't need to play into Stockton's transition and talking. They don't need to do that. They just need to stick to their game, not panic, and make sure that they get open looks.
So now with a foul there, I believe that one is going to go against, not quite sure yet. Quantavious Rogers will be shooting 2 free throws, though, as it's a bonus situation. So now in the past 3 minutes here to end it off. Going to see a lot of stripe action. 3:12 to go in the first half. Both teams in the bonus. Right now, Lawrence picking up his 2nd foul. Lawrence will be seating after that one. We have not honestly seen too many fouls, because just now Montclair State's getting the bonus, and we're almost 17 minutes through the first half.
Well, it's been a physical game, but they're really letting them play so far. You see it, past couple minutes, been a little chippy, a lot more trash talk. And that's what you expect in a matchup like this. Like you said, definitely Montclair State remembers the heartbreak of last year.
I was wrong there. Not 2 free throws. It wasn't the bonus situation yet. Now Montclair State's in the bonus, and that foul is offensive foul against Kunga Saring. So other way it goes, Stockton can continue their run.
You think Campbell's taking the shot?
He is in the game, and the moment he stops, he can't stop until he really misses. I feel like, yeah. Best thing is just keep riding. That's the science behind basketball. There's no science. You just go.
Yep. I couldn't agree with you more. And as a coach, sometimes you got to let your star players rock, too.
Going to be a foul right there on, I got to see if it's on Rogers or Price. Keon Price picking that one up. So free throws coming for Jamar Johnson. Everything falling apart here for Montclair State in the past 3 minutes and 9 seconds. That's where this run's been started.
Yeah. And so far, Campbell has 16. He leads the game. Henry leads Montclair State's side. He has 7. But, yeah, like you said, these past couple minutes, it's just a complete switch of momentum. But still plenty of time left in this game for Montclair State to get back in.
First one up and good. Double-digit run now for Stockton. 10-0 run they got here.
And actually, throughout the season, Montclair State has been a better team in the second half. They've really just put a better display, especially offensively in the second half. So they're definitely going to come out in the second half firing.
Second one for Johnson, up and in. 3 minutes to go. They can save whatever they got. Here's Price. Down court, Flanagan has it. Back to Price. Cuts over. Here's Henry. Rogers has it now. Rogers moving inside, and that's a foul. So free throws coming for Quantavious Rogers, and that's big right there. They just need to see something go in.
Yeah, sometimes you hit a couple free throws and it can change the game for you, especially when it feels like there's been a lid on the basket the past couple minutes.
Shooting fouls, so Rogers will get both. First one does not fall. It's tough when you're in a situation like that. One is the start of everything, and they just struggling to get that one. Rogers' second free throw up and in. So Montclair State ends the scoring run for Stockton. Here's Angelou down the floor. E.J. Matthews settling things down now. Driving in on Flanagan, spin move, step back, mid-range jump shot, no good, rebound Flanagan. Over to Price. Price driving inside, here's Kyrie Henry. Pump fake, no there's Price, corner, Kungasering pulls a three-point shot. No good, Flanagan skying in there, and rebound is going to go with, it looks like they're going to say it's Stockton ball. They're going to discuss it. Montclair State ball.
Great hustle by Flanagan to get on the boards there. And this is a big possession for Montclair State. If they can get a bucket here, kind of change the tides of this game.
2:15, Amir Williams checks in for Quantavious Rogers. Here's Sering. Flanagan now has it. Over to Price. Inside Sering in the post. Backing him down right there and gets blocked. Armstrong with a great play. Christian Armstrong Thomas, 6'5" junior from Cherokee High School. Inbounding is Price. Finding Flanagan wide open. Quick shot right there off the glass. Sering types it. No good. Rebound by Matthews. And tight grip. And here's Price gets the ball back. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Just everything happening today here at Panzer.
What a scrappy turn of events there.
So now with the double bonus in effect for Stockton, that being an offensive foul won't result in free throws. But anything from here on out, it's going to get him 2 at the strike.
That's a tough call on Price there.
I believe that's Price's second. Why he's taking a seat right now. So Matthews called timeout for Stockton. 39-34, they lead with 1:50 left. And just I almost have no words for this game. It's just like Campbell's going to be the quarterback.
Never know if there's a handoff, though, in one of these situations.
Campbell's going to be the quarterback. And we've got 4 receivers spread out. We've got Martin Angelou, Jamar Johnson, E.J. Matthews-Spradley and Christian Armstrong-Thomas. Hail Mary going for it all. Oh, we got a curl route here by Matthews, and he gets the ball.
Very good call there.
Matthews, touchdown all the way. What a shot. Armstrong has it. And Campbell under the basket, contested shot, no good. Rebound Johnson, he's been all over the basket, grabbing rebound after rebound, and that one he gets back himself.
Great cleanup by Johnson, only 5'10", but that doesn't mean you can't rebound. Great hustle by him, able to get the easy 2 underneath.
He's got 4 rebounds, which is the second most in this entire game. Here's Kyrie Henry now, looking for Kunga. Saring does not get that ball right there. Tipped away, it's going to stay Montclair State possession.
And Johnson letting him know, don't try that on me. Don't try that. I like the way that Stockton's playing right now, playing with a lot of energy, talking a little bit.
Flanagan gets it into Robertson. Crossing over. Robertson spins back. Driving inside. Little move right there. Wide open Kyrie Henry. There's the shot, and that's a big one. They're going to need that.
Henry leads Montclair State with 10 points. What a big 3.
And there's that. Oh, Ahmad Robertson skying high. Almost touched the top of the backboard on that block.
My goodness. SportsCenter top 10-like play there. I thought that was an easy layup.
Me too. Here's DJ Campbell now. Contested mid-range. Doesn't get that one to go. Ball kicks out. Angela can't get it. Redhawks ball.
What a block.
Robertson going airborne. I don't know where he got up there on the backboard, but it was above certainly above the little small box.
Yeah, extremely impressive.
What a chase down. It's got to be one of the NJAC, it could be NJAC block of the year. Here's Flanagan. Over to Henry in the corner. Saring inside. Oh, E.J. Matthews hits the deck, and there's a bucket. So just like that, it's a 2-point game again. Campbell coming down at 13 seconds left in the first half. He falls, and Williams going to pick up the foul on that one. That's absurd.
I have to disagree with that call. It looks like he tripped himself, and he fell underneath Williams. Fell
underneath Amir Williams, and with the double bonus, too, that's what a way to get 2 free throws and 2 points potentially
I think that's bailing Stockton out, in my opinion. I think Campbell tripped, and Williams is already moving his feet. It's not like he's trying to knock into him, but
he just gets it to him there. Campbell's going to get 2 free throws. Let's see if ball doesn't lie. You never know.
Yeah, but the way that Campbell's been shooting it right now, it's going to be hard to see him miss.
Especially from the free throw line, yeah. He's over his last 2, but from the stripe, first one goes. So here's Mike Jackson coming back in for Williams.
Great job by, sorry to interrupt, but great job by Montclair State, able to get back into this one before the half. You don't want to see a 7 to 10 point lead before the half. If they can cut it to 4, they would be in a much better position here.
Campbell's second one up and good. So 4-point game, 10.9 seconds. A lot of time. Here's Robertson. Once it hits 6, they got to go. Crossing half court. Let's see what they run up here. Here's Henry. There's a 3-point shot. Big one right there. No good. And the rebound goes to Armstrong. So it's going to be 43-39 at half. Stockton with the lead. And what a turnaround. We had Montclair State with a 10-point lead. Stockton taking it back, getting a big lead of their own of about 7-8. I believe their biggest lead in this game was
leads in the rebounding category by a pretty significant margin. They have 21 rebounds. Montclair State has 13. They've been very physical on the boards, especially the offensive boards. They have 9 offensive boards throughout this game so far.
So both sides now with their starters back out there for some second half action here at the Panzer Athletic Center. Rynell Lawrence gets the first touch of the second half. Stockton up by 4. Lawrence feeding Campbell, and he gets his first bucket right there at his 20th point of the night.
Yeah, and too easy of a bucket. A little bit of backdoor cut there by Campbell led to the easy 2.
Kyrie Henry the other way. Gives it to Saring inside. What a steal right there. Lawrence tips it, and now here comes Campbell. Campbell pull-up 3-point shot. No good. Angela rebound, puts it back up, and that's another bucket. 2 quick ones for Stockton on this day. 47-39.
Yeah, 2 easy buckets from for Stockton. Bad job by Montclair State on defense so far to open up the second half.
Henry with a pump fake there, spinning around, gives it back to Price. Price going to move to his left, cuts inside, stumbles a bit, draws a double. Back outside, Mike Jackson. Jackson drives in. Gives Saring the ball, and he gets fouled on the way up. Free throw is coming for Kunga Saring.
Good pass by Jackson that led to that foul on Saring.
Saring with only 6 points in this one so far. Only grabbed 2 boards, but gets his first look at the stripe.
Yeah, one of the bigger players on this Montclair State roster. You see him a lot on the perimeter as well. He could shoot at a high level and a very talented player for this team. And also a Roosevelt Catholic alum.
Coming into this one, Keon Price looks to be hobbling off onto the bench a little bit. And Ahmad Robertson's checking in. And we're going to see Francisco Paulino coming in for Saring after this free throw. Second free throw for Saring, up and off the mark. Paulino won't be checking in yet. Here's Matthews. E.J. Matthews driving right into the rack. Blocked by Saring. Into the corner. Gaither gets the ball. Campbell now settling things down. Here's Gaither. Going to his left. ISO situation here. Gaither driving on Jackson and gets it to go off the glass.
Yeah, tough crossover move by Gaither, which led to the 2. And Stockton really getting what they want on offense right now.
Here's Jackson. Cutting inside, gets the layup off the glass. No good. Saring gets the rebound, though. Here's Richard Robertson. Oh, straightaway three-point shot. No good. Jackson gets the follow-up, and it's good off the glass.
Great work by Jackson. He's really been playing hard this game, especially on the boards.
Here's Angelov. Steal by Jackson there. Full court press. Here's Henry at the basket. Himself. No good. And Flanagan mishandles it, but Jackson gets it. Saring. Here's over. Robertson. Three-point shot. That's good. Big 2 possessions there for Montclair State. 49-45.
Great ball movement by Montclair State. Saring with the extra pass.
And how Gaither gets a bucket on the other end. We're playing quick basketball out here.
And you see the strength by Gaither there. He's a big guy. Put his body right into him for the layup.
Ahmad Robertson with the ball. Saring gets it, and now Jackson. Robertson takes this one. Top of the key, driving in. Offensive foul. Nope, it's going to go against Christian Armstrong Thomas. And now here comes Saring sitting down. Paulino's in the game. 51-45. Back and forth to start this second half. Here's Robertson. Over to Jackson. Henry now with it. Making a move on Angelov. Paulino in the paint now with Campbell on him. Draws a double. Here's Flanagan going down the baseline. Flanagan reverse layup. No good, but looks like we got a foul called. Offensive foul. I can't tell actually what's going on right now exactly. Offensive foul, yes. So Campbell's going to inbound. And Angelo's going to take this one.
Good defensive possession there by Stockton. Forced Flanagan to take a tough reverse layup.
Angelov, corner. There's E.J. Matthews pulling a 3 and gets that one to fall. Matthews has his 8th point of the night.
Yeah, and he just looks comfortable out there right now. Not really doing that much damage yet, but when he shoots or anything like that, he looks very comfortable.
Here's Mike Jackson to answer a double clutch reverse layup, and Paulino can't get the ball, so Campbell throws it off of Jackson's foot. Smart heads-up play right there.
Yeah, and Stockton looks like they just want it more in the second half so far. Playing harder, going after loose balls. Smart play by Campbell.
There's so much time, and a game like this can go any way. Gaither with the ball now. Getting it into Matthews. Matthews up to Campbell. Campbell gets it over. Angelov takes a three-point shot. Just rims out. We got a foul. Foul appears to be on the Red Hawks. It's going to be Amir Williams. Or Francisco Paulino, my mistake. So Paulino picks up his second foul. And Campbell's going to inbound. Campbell to Gaither. Gaither over to Matthews. Pulls a quick trigger three-point shot. That one's no good. Rebound by Price. Price over to Henry. Gets it back. Driving in. Here's Flanagan. Going baseline. Swinging it over. Keon Price cuts inside. There's a wide open lane. Ooh, right there. Tries to get to Paulino. Forces it, and that's a turnover.
See Campbell directing the offense. Gives it back to Gaither.
There's Gaither now. Gaither driving in onside Paulino. Draws a foul and one. Stockton taking over. A 7-0 run, potentially 8 for the Ospreys.
Gaither had a very quiet first half, but automatically in the second half, he's been very electric. Another tough layup from him, and he's just using his strength against this Montclair State defense right now.
Paulino now with foul number 3. Williams coming in for Henry and Holbrook coming in for Paulino, I believe. And here's Abdullah now coming in for Flanagan. Triple sub. Free throws for Tavon Gaither. Gaither from Lenape High School. 6'5", just a sophomore, and he's already putting up these impressive stats for this team. Ton of time to grow into whatever he may become as an upperclassman.
Yeah, Lenape's got a really good program. Always compete for state championships.
Keon Price. Stockton up by 12. Abdullah loses it. Johnson on him. Holbrook has it. Holbrook looking for Jackson. Tipped by Campbell. Jackson gets it back to Williams. Jackson takes it one more time. Here's Price. Getting a screen right there. Price behind the back. Goes to the rack with the jelly. No good. Williams comes down with it. Gets the foul. Craftiness from the point guard. But it's going to be Williams taking 2 free throws as Jamar Johnson picks up the foul.
Yeah, great work by Williams there. Price had to put up a tough shot with the shot clock winding down, and Williams fought hard for that rebound and was rewarded with a foul.
Williams gets that first one to go. Now to cut the lead back to 10. Up and good. Foul right there on Amir Williams. As no, I believe that one.
Yeah, Coach Potts not happy about that one.
Samar Abdullah with the foul.
Stockton has a 10-point lead right now with 15 minutes remaining in the second half. Good pass.
And look at that. Jalen Collins wide open under the basket.
Montclair State's got to be careful before this lead gets too big.
Here's Abdullah, quick trigger three-point shot. No good. Rebound Holbrook. And he loses the ball. Bad pass right there. Abdullah doesn't get it. Stockton takes it back. Oh, look at Keon Price with the steal right there. One-handed interception and gets fouled. Going up like Xavier Howard, bringing that one down.
Price doing his best Odell Beckham impression right there. One-handed snag. He's just such a freak athlete. You see it there. Great job by him getting the steal. And, you know, he's one of the star players of this team and somebody who's so poised and so pivotal for Montclair State in big situations. So if he can have a big next 14 minutes, Montclair State will be in a much better position.
So yet again, bring it back to a 10-point game. First one up and good. E.J. Matthews and Martin Angelov coming back in the game. So sitting is Tavon Gaither. Price's second free throw is also good. Not a mistake, Matthews never got taken out the game. So here's Matthews with the ball, double teamed in the corner. And he steps out of bounds. There it is. Good turnover forced by that Red Hawk defense.
And that's the energy you want to see from Montclair State. You saw Stockton talking a lot in the first half. The passion, the energy. Great job, great defensive possession there by Montclair State forcing the turnover. And if they can get a bucket here, it would be huge for them.
Down 10, the momentum, the energy in the building could come alive right here. Mike Jackson inbound. Over to Price. Holbrook has it. Oh, he loses it, but that one should remain. Nope, it's going to go off of Montclair State. Stockton gets that one right back. DJ Campbell. Here's Jamar Johnson. Johnson double teamed in the backcourt. Finds Angelov. Goes over his head, and it's going to go now Red Hawks' way.
And that's where Montclair State found success in the first half. When they were creating these turnovers, they were able to capitalize on the offensive end. So if they can keep it up, they might find themselves back in this game, but they got to capitalize on their offensive sets.
And that's no question because they're down by 10, and these gifts keep coming their way. They got to make it happen. Here's Jackson now pulling a three. That looks good, and it is. Straight away, I got the best view in the house right there, that one.
That was a great call right there. You've been on point all night. Big time hit by Jackson, this star Montclair State guard. Averages 18 points per game. What a hit.
Here's Johnson to the rack. Angelov gets the kick out. Campbell has it. Contested three-point shot. Another one is good, man. Wow.
That's
Answer
a
for the bucket.
big-time response by Campbell. And any time that Stockton needed a big-time bucket, Campbell's been right there to answer. That's a tough shot, man.
Mike Jackson with the ball. Samar Abdullah getting a screen there. Abdullah finding Jackson again. Jackson driving inside, and they're going to call a push-off right there. Rynell Lawrence coming back in this game as well. Lawrence with 3 fouls. Got to watch it, but it looks like...
Yeah, but like you said, a thin bench for Stockton. Don't have many options. They only run 7 or 8 guys. Moving guys in and out quickly.
Jamar Johnson taking a seat. And Stockton just seems to have it rolling. I don't know anywhere else to describe that.
Well, it helps when anytime Montclair State makes a run, Campbell hits a big-time shot.
Lawrence now, and yes, Campbell, 23 points on the day. Here's Collins with Holbrook on him. Collins working his way inside, and he walked right there. Good defense from Holbrook to force the turnover.
You see Holbrook getting extended minutes for them right now. Playing really hard underneath, a little bit undersized for a forward position, but he's a strong kid and he plays hard. And as we mentioned, he spaces the floor really well, really good shooter. But you see him getting a lot of extended minutes for this team right now.
Yeah, Holbrook only 6'5", but 210 pounds. Really helps him inside. Here's Keon Price. Getting into Abdullah. Holbrook now with it. Back to Abdullah. Screen there. Abdullah gets poked away. Campbell. Here's Flanagan. Finding wide open Williams in the corner. Bobbles it, otherwise I would have had a shot. Takes a shot from almost the floor right there, and now Stockton has the ball. 4 on 5. Here's Campbell. Another 3 ball, and man, you just cannot calm this guy down.
My goodness.
Oh, looks like Christian Armstrong is on the ground there. Price gets a 3-point shot, no good. Armstrong trying to walk it off. Gaither looks to be coming in for him.
And you hope Armstrong Thomas is okay.
Campbell catches a foul. Holbrook sitting. Saring, Rogers, and Henry in the game. So Abdullah's going to sit. Saring going to sit. Williams going to sit. 12-14 to go in this one. Stockton up by 13. Saring gets the ball. Here's Flanagan. Over to Price. Saring now in the post, doing some work right there. Flanagan gets the rebound, tries to get the tip back. No good. Here's Campbell coming down with the ball. Campbell making his move, double teamed. Angelov has it.
Flanagan not even letting Campbell get the ball here. Probably smart.
Not a bad idea at all. Here's Angelov taking on Saring. In the corner, Lawrence drives baseline. Flanagan gets a steal right there, and that was how that was going to end up. Rogers gets a full court pass for him. Back to Flanagan. Driving left. Here's Saring. Turn around, thinks about it. Now he's going to take the three-point shot. Off the front rim, and Gaither gets the board.
Yeah, they can't buy one on the offensive end right now, Montclair State. Oh, what a move.
Matthews turns around, gets fouled. Interesting. Everyone hitting the deck.
Matthew Spratley, so smooth getting to the basket.
And he's got 8 rebounds to go with his name. It's just unreal production being going on here. And 2 more to get tacked on potentially for Tavon Gaither here. And he hasn't missed a shot all day. He's 3 for 3 with 3 free throws. My mistake, this is E.J. Matthews Spratley, not Tavon Gaither.
Yeah, but you mentioned it, Gaither, what a big second half so far he's had. Just coming in right away, using his physicality to his advantage. And Matthew Spratley has also been very good in the second half. Just looks like a very poised player on the court.
So now 15-point lead for Stockton out of nowhere. Montclair State has to get going. Here's Flanagan. Giving over to Price. Rogers has it. Price again. Oh, there it is. Henry at the basket, and that's a good backdoor cut. Big needed bucket.
Great time by Price leading to that bucket.
Touchdown pass right here for Matthews, and he gets it. Wow, Stockton he'll play anywhere.
Wow, that was a really good pass that led to that basket. Threw it almost perfectly.
How do you even guard that? You can't play. They're going to the full court press, but they're saying, okay.
Well, there was no safety.
We'll beat you down there. No single high safety. Here's Kyrie Henry. Kieran Flanagan. Henry now cross court finds Rogers. And looks like we got a walk there on Quantavious Rogers.
And it may get ugly in a couple minutes if Montclair State doesn't start hitting shots. Stockton really just clicking on all cylinders on both, as you said, both sides, offensively and defensively. And
almost halfway through the second half, and 26 points they have already.
I've seen a good majority of the NJAC teams play so far, and Stockton's definitely going to be tough to take down.
Jamar Johnson cutting through the whole defense, finds Martin Angelov in the corner. That one's short. Kyrie Henry gets it, and it's going to be a foul there on Johnson. Johnson now with that one, picking up his 3rd. Oh, no, they called on Gaither. So that's his 1st. And one thing I'd like to point out, we have seen some disciplined basketball here in the second half, though. But Montclair State is in the bonus now. Jackson, corner. Pump fake, no good, drives inside. Turnaround, gives it to Saring. Saring double teamed. And that's going to be a foul there, so we're going to have some free throws for Kunga Saring.
It looks like they gave him the continuation.
And one opportunity here. Yes, they give him the foul. Saring gets the bucket, and we're going to have another free throw on top of that. So Angelov picks up his 2nd. And Saring converts the three-point play. There's Jamar Johnson in the backcourt, getting pressured like crazy. Able to break the contain and reach half court. Here's Angelov, but Johnson ran over Saring, and we got an offensive foul.
Saring putting in good minutes right now.
Look at that little momentum shift here for the Red Hawks. 9:39 to go. Saring inbounding. Here's Price. Kyrie, Henry, Kunga, Saring, and here's Kieran Flanagan. Flanagan driving inside, gets to the rack, and draws another foul. So Jamar Johnson's going to have his third. He's running straight to the bench, it looks like, because he knows.
Yeah, Flanagan, we mentioned this before, not the tallest guy, but he's strong. And, you know, he displayed it on that drive. And he's almost automatic from the free throw line.
Christian Armstrong.
Right when I say that. Broadcaster's curse.
Announcer's jinx right there. So Johnson coming out. Armstrong Thomas coming in. Here's Christian Armstrong. Going to be a foul there on Saring. So Saring's picking up his second there. But so Johnson actually has 4 fouls, which is big because now he's probably not going to see the game until the very end at any point because foul trouble, 1 foul away from being taken out.
Yeah, and they already have a thin bench. And he's done a lot of different things for this team, Johnson. Pass well. Loose balls, he's hustling. A couple of rebounds there and there.
Here's Matthews. Cross court, Campbell, another 3-point shot. That one off the back iron. Lawrence tips it out like a volleyball player. Here's Matthews back in the paint. Gaither, mid-range shot, pulls it up, and it's 4 for 4 for Tavon Gaither.
Yeah, pretty step-in mid-range by Gaither. And what a rebound by Lawrence, giving Stockton an extra chance.
Flanagan has it. Catching a screen, dodging in and out, pull up mid-range, and that one's short, but a rebound there from Saring and a foul on the ground on Tavon Gaither. So Gaither picks up his second, and we're going to have free throws for Saring.
Yeah, Montclair State, it's not even like they're getting bad looks. They're just not hitting right now.
But now in the double bonus, they've got to take advantage of the stripe. 8 minutes of double bonus action for the Redhawks. They've quickly racked up those Stockton fouls. Paulino looks to check in right after Saring hits these free throws. Samar Abdullah joining him. Saring misses that free throw. Abdullah coming in right now. Looks like Henry's going to take a seat. Saring's second free throw's up and good, and now Paulino comes in for him. (71-59), Stockton leads. Gaither bringing it up the floor, finds Campbell under the basket for points 27 and 28. Here's Mike Jackson. Over to Abdullah. Flanagan now, catch a screen, pull and pop, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound DJ Campbell, throwing up to Gaither. Gaither 2-on-1, gets blocked by Flanagan. I believe that'll be Gaither's first miss of the night.
Good to see Gaither backing down Jackson. Just a strong player. Flanagan with the good hustle after that missed 3 to come back and block that shot.
Campbell under the basket, finds Armstrong. Lawrence now with it. Over to Gaither. Gaither driving inside, triple team right there, and still gets that bucket to go.
Between him and Campbell in this game, you just see tough basketball. It's impressive.
They had a combined 39 between the two of them. Here's Robertson. Inside, finds Abdullah in the corner for a three, and that one no good. Rebound by Armstrong, and it's going to go Stockton's way. And they're bringing Johnson back in. Johnson with 4 fouls coming in for Gaither. And we're going to have a timeout here from the Red Hawks. And that's with perfect defense, so you got to do even more than the average play.
Is that Montclair State education teaching you that math, or?
Absolutely.
That was impressive.
So here's a touchdown pass. Nope. Lawrence will take it short here from E.J. Matthews. And, Rogers hits the bench. So 4-on-5 potentially. Campbell will take the jump shot. He's got 30. And now Rogers, he's going to get up and walk it off, but hard hit there, and Stockton takes advantage. Campbell now with 30. It looks like Henry's going to come in. Rogers going to sit after hitting that. And an 18-point lead for Stockton.
Yeah, Campbell's really a 3-level scorer.
Abdullah taking the full court pass right there. Gets a good one off the glass. Cutting it back down to 16.
It's a good move by Abdullah there.
Campbell has it. Let's see what Stockton's prodigy has in store. Gives it up to Matthews. Over to Johnson, playing with 4 fouls. Campbell gets it back. Paulino takes him up. Campbell pulls another 3-point shot, and that is good. 33 for DJ Campbell.
There's really nothing you could do about that at that point. I mean, he said, I'm taking it no matter what, and he drained it. That's really impressive. Campbell putting on a clinic right now.
Jackson answers right away.
You can always rely on Jackson to hit a 3.
Here's Johnson cutting it up, and Jalen Collins gets fouled right there. I mean, that one might have been the only option. Otherwise, it was an easy bucket right there. So, foul there. We're going to go against Keon Price. That's his 3rd. 6:23 to go. Still a 16-point game. The Montclair State offense answering the Stockton offense, but that defensive breakdowns are what's causing them to still be in this situation. Collins' first one, up and in. Gaither looks to check in off the bench. Collins' second one up and in as well. So here comes Gaither in for Collins.
Stockton shooting 87% from the line right now. 14 for 16.
And those are some big ones right there. Up by 18, the Ospreys go. Price gets another steal against him. Ospreys are just taking control of this one. Here's DJ Campbell. 1-on-1 with Price, pulls another 3 contested. Fouled by Price.
The confidence is crazy. I love it. And, you know, I mean, he's not even doing a move. He's just pulling it. He's saying, I'm pulling this. You know it's coming, but I'm still going to hit it.
So if everything goes through here, at the moment, Stockton can improve to 5-2 in the NJAC, or Montclair State will drop to 4-3. And this matchup is going to be huge. I mean, coming down the line, you see why this Stockton team is feared. First free throw is hit by Campbell.
Yeah, Stockton and Montclair State, I would say, are two of the better teams in the NJAC, but it's such a deep, deep conference.
As of right now, Montclair State and Stockton tied for second in the NJAC. There are 4 4-2 teams, my mistake, in the NJAC. TCNJ, Montclair State, Stockton, and Kane. And right now, if it holds up, Stockton will leapfrog Montclair State to be third in the NJAC.
TCNJ is a very good team. I saw them play as well. A lot of different shooters on that team.
Ramapo currently at the top of the NJAC, 5-1 and 11-2 in overall play. Corner, Kyrie Henry. Abdullah has it now. And a steal there. No, it's going to be a foul. Going to go against Gaither.
But you just see how much talent is in that conference. Just so many teams just stuck in that middle.
And it's 20-point game right now. So Montclair State really got to play perfect if they want to come out of this one alive. But let's talk about the storyline here. Campbell, 35 points.
Sheesh.
13 for 22. 4 for 8 from deep. A rebound away from a double-double. Also leads his team in steals.
Yep.
And Jack Player of the Week.
After a performance like this, I don't know how you not give it to him, but, I mean, we got to look at everybody else. But, I mean, the way that he's been playing tonight is really tough to see.
There's rebound number 10, a double-double for DJ Campbell. A 30-point double-double. It's impressive stuff, and now down by 19. Redhawks are. But I will never say it's over.
Yeah, I've seen some crazier things over the years, too. I agree with you on that one.
Angela with it now. Foul going to go against Robertson there. So Robertson is picking up a foul. That is going to be Robertson's second. Price now, with 4 fouls, is on the bench. And with 5:19 left in this game, Stockton's taking true control. 1 foul away from the double bonus. Gaither's free throw is up and in. So back to 20 in balloons. Price, Saring, and Flanagan coming back in, and Price appears to still be hobbling a little bit from earlier.
Yeah, and in this situation, you want to be careful, especially if it's a 20-point lead and Price is a little hobbled. If he's not 100%, you don't want him hurting himself even more, especially if the game's not out of hand.
21-point lead, but still a quarter of this half left. An eighth of the game left here. Price moving pretty solid now. Jackson pulls a quick trigger 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Lawrence.
You mentioned this in the first half. The closeouts from Stockton today have been exceptional. Plenty of shooters on Montclair State, but they've done a good job as Gaither travels on that one, turns it over. But just a really good display by Stockton so far in this game on the perimeter.
Gaither picking up his 5th turnover of the day. But he's made up for it, going 5 for 6 with 5 free throws as well. Henry has it. Going baseline, finding Flanagan one-on-one, and a layup no good. Campbell skies down for it, his 11th rebound of the game. Here's Matthews now. Matthews passes it back to Lawrence. Angelov now. Gaither. Lawrence picks it up. Back to Gaither. Loses the ball, back to the Redhawks. Jalen Collins coming in the game. Tavon Gaither taking a seat. After this one, we're going to have the women's basketball matchup of Stockton versus Montclair State. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be myself alongside Luke Sirianni calling that game. Here's Mike Jack. Takes a 3-point shot, misses that, grabs his own board, and I believe that's going to be a foul on Campbell. Now it's going to be on Collins.
And that's kind of been the story of the game for Montclair State, getting open looks, not able to connect on them. But, you know, overall a pretty poor showing in the second half from the Redhawks.
Yeah, Stockton, 43 points already, and they're outscoring them 43-26. 27 now. Mike Jackson hits the free throw. Second one up and good. Turnover there from Stockton. Coming up in the schedule, Montclair State heading to Rowan in 4 days. You'll see them down there in Glassboro. And for Stockton coming up, they take on Kane. It's going to be in Union.
That's the
same day, Wednesday.
Matchup.
Stockton versus Kane, you'll see a lot more high-powered basketball. Two of the better teams in the NJAC. And yeah, got to be excited for that. Montclair State's matchup against Rowan. Rowan this season, 3-3 in the NJAC, but 9-4 overall. So again, another great matchup on the way.
Yeah, they may be 3-3 in the NJAC, but they always put up a tough fight. Almost every team in this conference will keep it close.
Every team in this conference right now, NGCU currently 1-5 alongside William Patterson in the NJAC. And there's a corner three from Campbell, no good. Here's Keon Price moving really quick to the rack, no good, draws a foul, and 2 free throws coming for number 1.
We've mentioned this multiple times, but that first step is so quick. In and out dribble allowed for him to get space and get to the rack. And a lot of times teams are forced to foul him because he's just so quick getting to the bucket. And it's really important for Montclair State down the second half of the season to have their star player Price healthy.
And you got to give credit to DJ Campbell in this Stockton team. Dropping 35 points in a game is incredibly impressive. And on top of that, this is a Montclair State defense that only allows 74 a game, and here they are with 86 and still 3 minutes to go. So Stockton's offense has really come alive. They average, I believe it's 76 per game, and they've already shattered that one. So the Stockton Ospreys got to get their kudos. Jamar Johnson is back in the game now. Kyrie Henry will sit. Up and good from Price. Campbell right there up to the rack. Little rim grazer dunk on that one for, I believe, points number 36 and 37. It's on a course for 40.
40 at the college level is insane.
And he gets a steal right there. There's Campbell's 4th steal of the game.
You think he's pulling this 3?
Absolutely, without a question. Rogers tasked with guarding Campbell. Double team is coming. He's going to give it up now. Johnson is calling for it. Matthews going to pull the 3-point shot. And that one's good right there. Look at that. E.J. Matthews-Spratley getting 15 on him.
He's an impressive player too, man. He's really been fun to watch. And those 15 came easy to him today.
There's Jackson in the lane. No good. Rebound by Spratley. Off Saring's foot. Going the other way. Stockton 91-68. They're going to walk out of here with a victory. Just 2 minutes to go. And a very impressive win for not just Campbell, but the whole squad. But Campbell's line, 37 points, 11 rebounds, 4 steals. Unbelievable. Touchdown pass, and there's 39. Potentially. Gets Saring in the air. There's 38 and 39. Rogers picks up a foul in the end. A left-handed floater goes. Will they give continuation?
The thing that's been so impressive about Campbell's performance is he's making really tough shots, but it looks easy to him. Like, he knows it's going in. Just can score in all different ways. You saw the mid-range in the first half. Second half, he was spraying threes. Early in the game, he was showing off his strength inside, and just a very gifted player. Montclair State really having a tough time finding any sort of rhythm on offense in the second half, and that's what cost them.
So now both teams emptying the bench. In for Stockton, Andrew Crawford and Devin Johnson, both getting their first minutes of action. And for Montclair State, into the game now, Jameer Blunt, Dylan Koch, and Christian Booker. Quintavious Rogers hits the free throw. Campbell going for 40. Takes a contested shot. No good. Rogers coming up with the board. Rogers right to the rack and gets fouled by E.J. Matthews. Matthews now with his fourth. Coming in for Stockton, I believe Amari Spence is in the game. For his free throw up. Here comes Spence, and also on top of that, Michael Evans. So Campbell's going to sit. Matthews is going to sit. And number 21, Lattice Taylor's coming in as well. The Stockton bench is in the game. Henry Myers is now in for Montclair State. So this one wrapped up. It's safe to say that Stockton was able to figure out how to beat Montclair State's full court press.
Yeah, and that's a very good point, because at points in this game, Montclair State's full court press was very successful. They're getting a lot of steals. Usually when you have guards who are as quick as Henry and Abdullah and some of these other guys, it's successful. But once Stockton was able to break it and set up their half-court offense, they were really successful and connected on a lot of different shots, and that's really what put them in the situation they're at now.
Yeah, like you just saw them. You just think back to when it was 27-17, and you're like, Montclair State's got this. But right now, look, it's completely turned on its head right there. If we want to really look at it from the bigger picture, Stockton, in all technicalities here, they would be on a, I can do the math right, that is a 76 to about 47 run, something like that. A 30-point swing.
Wow, I mean that's really incredible, and I think Stockton's got to be very pleased with the win they're coming out with right now. Montclair State, a very good team, very good team, and I still think that they have a lot of life in this NJAC conference the rest of the year. And if they see Stockton again, I think it'll be a closer matchup.
Oh, they're going to certainly remember it, and yeah. So the biggest lead for Stockton was 25 at one point, and Montclair State scored 6 straight since. But that is a 35-point swing. And that's massive. And there's a steal right there from Spence. The bench getting their chance to show what they can do. Here's Andrew Crawford. Crossing over quick, floater in the lane. No good off the back iron. Booker comes down with the rebound. Giving up. Here's Rogers. Gets to the basket. Rogers the only player on the floor right now who gets consistent playing time. Outside of that, we're seeing a lot of players who don't really get to showcase their talents as much. And
well, this is where when you do it, man, you got to show off.
It's the tryout here.
It's hard to play at 100% when there's a couple minutes left and you're already down by 20. But you got to dig deep and find a way to showcase your talents in front of coach.
Here's Blunt, freshman from Centennial. Henry Myers with it now. Koch now with it. Over to Rogers. Screen from Booker. Rogers driving inside, spin move. Look at that pretty move right there. Turnaround jump shot is good. Spence has it. Going for the steal is Blunt. Over to Devin Johnson. Johnson at the basket. Takes a tough shot, and that one falls.
That's a tough shot. Good move.
As this one winds down here, just 13 seconds to go. Rogers takes a deep three. That one's good. At 16 for Rogers, which actually leads Montclair State. Here's Johnson now, no shot. They're going to win this one. Stockton 97-79. Originally, I said Montclair State was on the road to scoring 100 points. It's Stockton that's 3 points shy of a century mark right there. What an impressive game from DJ Campbell. 39